Happy Wednesday. So we're going to talk about lumber pricing and what we're seeing. So at the start of COVID, we saw a huge just drop in demand. Everybody, the sky was falling. People hoarding toilet paper. You name it. Food shortages, everything. But once everything kind of got in place, we saw basically just a huge demand exceeding supply. Basic economics of supply and demand with lumber. And we're seeing artificially low interest rates and people building houses and just demand on assets just going to the moon. And everybody chasing the goods and services, and not enough people making those goods and services. So you got that. In general, it seems like the mills are just charging more on every load, and it's just getting passed on, all the way down to the end user as far as lumber goes. Also, too, I mean, with all the government incentives and stuff, people were getting paid more on unemployment than actually stacking lumber and doing work, um, actually producing the products. But so that definitely had an effect too. Just less people doing the physical labor, that side of thing too. Um, Also, China would buy a lot of wood and make cheap furniture and sell it back to us. And China right now is really growing the middle class, where in the U.S. The middle class is shrinking. Everything's getting more expensive, and wages aren't really going up with inflation, with all the money printing. Because it was it 23% of all the U.S. dollars created in the past year, basically, right? So you're seeing that as well. So just the sheer monetary policy and just money printing, helicopter money, is definitely also making things even worse for pricing on two by fours, plywood, hardwoods, you name it. So, but yeah, we're seeing in some species more than others, going up, going to the moon. But you know, maple, cherry, white oak, to name a few. Guys, even talking to guys that've been in the industry for 40 plus years buying lumber, saying they've never seen it like this. That's where we're at, really. If you got it, buy it. If they have it, buy it. Is what we're seeing, just in the industry. You know, just that unfarmable stuff, basically, to meet the needs of man. But definitely. I don't know when it's gonna peak either. It's one of those things. The more people want houses, more people want cabinets and millwork, you name it. Anything made of wood, flooring. Wide white oak is kind of disappeared. It seems like we used to get a lot of 10-inch plus white oak, and just we haven't seen it. Um, just worth noting. But yeah, let's take a look at some specs here. Let's flip this around. Okay. Yeah, so hard maple gone up 54%, right? Cherry 55%. Just production, you know, over time, you name it, just trying to keep up, right? And here's the U.S. dollar right here. You can just see what's been created, since 2020. You're gonna see asset price inflation with that. It's just makes the issue even worse. But just wanted to just drop some insight, why we're seeing this. Hopefully it gets better, but till then, I don't know. I don't see demand really going down. I really don't. It's kind of like a lot of other items and commodities. It's just it is what it is. I think it. Even too just housing starts and everything. Um, you know, a lot of people just wanting that basically, right? So um, and land too. I was talking to one of my customers, and he was telling me he's got a point too. You never really own the land. It's more just you're the temporary caretaker, right? But oh yeah, another thing too. So there's a woodworking magazine, and this lady calls me once in a while, and she was doing an article on hard maple, and basically just just asking what's going on, and it seems like you give a quote or whatever, once you hang up the phone, it's like you need another quote because it's just replacement costs just keep going up, and um, you know it's just that's where we're at right now with lumber. But yeah, what do we got? So exotics too. I mean, tropical hardwoods, the same kind of boat. Um, walnut, cherry, that white oak I was talking about right here. But yeah, I mean, some of my customers too. I gave them a heads up. I told them stock up while you can. Guys that because they have to raise prices on their customers, and it just gets passed down, and certain hardwoods there's no real substitute. I mean, like sheet goods and stuff like that. Yeah, they can make more OSB or use more MDF or you name it, but for solids, this what are you gonna substitute it with, really? I mean, it's just supply and demand. So just wanted to drop what I've been seeing, and hopefully helps you make better decisions on what you're looking to do or whatever. Just things I've been seeing at least. So thanks for watching.